Hey, Kanuga people. Amy Dapice here. Kanuga is coming up. It's not for 5 months, but it's time to sign up, and you can't go wrong at Kanuga. You can't go wrong. But if you're thinking about taking my class, I wanted to give you a little preview, just to give you an idea of what you're in for. So stay tuned. Give me a second, and I'll show you some stuff. First of all, we are taking our inspiration from different countries around the world. I'm a big traveler, and whether you're a traveler or whether you're just a voyeur and you like to just look at these images, we are going to just be so inspired by Thailand and Italy and Burma and Cuba. And I'm picking my favorite countries, and there's so much color and texture and life. And it's just about finding the elements of those countries that are most inspirational. Anyway, we're going to start with drawing. We're going to do a lot of thumbnails. We're going to basically end up with a series by the time the 4 days is over, but we're going to do a lot of thumbnails, which is really important planning phase. And I'm going to guide you through every step of the way. Here's a little thumbnail. We're going to really decide what's important, essential compositions. And right away, we're going to depart from traditional watercolor. We're creating a base. And right away, I'm using marker to establish some of the more significant line work, which we're going to let stay and live in our artwork. This line work, I think, is really exciting. And then on this stage, we're going to be blind painting with matte medium. And what happens is you create this incredible texture that you don't even really see until you put the paint down. And it's so much fun. It's like, whoa, what do I have? And you might end up getting something that looks like this, which is our base. And what a fabulous base, huh? I mean, everybody wants to get looser. Everybody wants to get luscious and wet and juicy. And look at this. We're just going to jumpstart that process big time with mixed media. So you can see the texture. And part of this is blind painting with that matte medium, and also using kind of bad brush, a brush that's, old and I didn't take care of very well, but it creates this beautiful kind of raking texture. And so this is what I ended up with. And that's my first step. And then we start to bring out all the mixed media tools. I added marker, I added ink, this is actually whiteout, which you can color. And so, I'm going to take you through step by step of just creating really luscious and loose compositions. We may put some figures in there too. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, so I want to show you a little bit. This is on my table right now. Just a couple of things. Like, for instance, you can take some of this marker and let's say I want to enhance my shadows. I can do that really fast with marker. It depends on the paper that you're going to have too, how this is going to work. But that's all part of the fun, is to sort of see what happens with the paper that you've got. I need this to be darker so it sets in. I want this darker. And it's really interesting because marker actually very closely resembles watercolor. When you think about it, it's transparent. It leaves marks, not surprising, but I can create this whole area of dark. I'm going to do this just for fun, make a really black, or actually this is blue window, and it's resisting. So there's already some texture in there. Isn't that cool? And then let me get really close. So I used marker, whiteout, and here's colored pencil on top. And you can see that beautiful variation that's created with the colored pencil. So the colored pencil on top of marker can be just absolutely gorgeous. A lot of things, I'm seeing in this composition that I want to change. This wobbly line, I want this to be straighter. I come in with my marker. I'm not being too careful. I want this bottom of this building to be more solid. So I'm going to introduce my line. And then I may say, oh, I want to go away from that line. and have it be a little bit darker. That's really strong. So get the fat end of this. Oh yeah. Make this more bold. Oh, and I really do want this red to go all the way up. This window is actually red and the door goes up, and I might need to bring out some other kind of tricks to pull this off. I can't find the tool I'm looking for. It's okay. Just want to give you a kind of a flavor of what this class is going to be up to. All these wonderful tricks that we're going to do. So the watercolor is your base, and then you take off and create different textures and levels and bring some things forward and some things back. And oh my gosh, it's going to be exciting. So that's just a little tiny hint of what's going to happen in my class. And here's the deal, because we have to let certain things dry. We don't want to be waiting around for things to dry. So we're going to be working, like, put all the watercolor down, and then we're going to do the drawing on another section, then put all the matte medium down, and then work on another few. So we'll be staggering, always lots of work, lots of energy, lots of excitement, lots of camaraderie, and dance breaks. Totally got to have some dance breaks. So anyway, I'm so excited about Kanuga. Can you tell? So sign up for my class if you want, but I'm going to see you there no matter what. So take care and stay safe, Kanuga folks. And if you have any questions, feel free to write me something in the comments. Okay. Mwah. Bye from Thailand.